Today we're going to be replacing my factory brake pads on my 2022 Charger Hellcat with the Powerstop Extreme Z26 carbon ceramic pads, hopefully to cut down on some of this brake dust and still maintain good stopping power. I did here was I used the punch to start driving these pins through, and I broke this 13mm nut loose, so I'll be able to take all the brackets out and slide the pads out. And once you got all the pins slid out and punched out, I'm gonna take a screwdriver. I'm gonna take a screwdriver, just pry the pad on the rotor a little bit. And the pad should slide right out. As you can see here, we got the old pads out, new pads about to go in. All right, getting ready to install the new brake pads. Sometimes the pistons might be in the way to prevent you from sliding the newer pads in since they're a little thicker. So you can just take a flat head and then push the piston in as so. Well, kind of a pain in the butt for a little bit, but new pads just slid right in once you get the pistons compressed and out the way. Now we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the brackets and the pins. Now we're gonna slide this back in. Put our 13mm back on this side. We're gonna slide this back in. Now we're gonna take our 13mm bolt. Put that back in. Then we're gonna take our new bracket that came with the new kit. I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse the OEM Brembo pins. Once you got the pin back in, you're gonna go ahead and give it a good tap. Make sure that's nice and flush on this side. And take your other pin and you're gonna bend this bracket down and put the other pin back through it. And this is how it looks when it's all put together. It's good to give your calipers a good deep clean while you got everything off, so you can see the noticeable difference in between brake dust and between the Brembos and the Powerstops.